The View doesn't hold back when discussing politics. Drama is inevitable when discussing this subject, and Alyssa Farah Griffin recently came under fire from Whoopi Goldberg for her recent viewpoint. What, then, occurred in the most recent moments that enraged Whoopi? Perspective. Whoopi Goldberg and others frequently engage in political discussions. When the panel on a show like The View begins discussing anything political, the divisive opinions frequently surface. Politics and religion have always been contentious issues, and this chat program is no exception. Even though the majority of the panel has similar political philosophies, occasionally the co-hosts get competitive and attack one another on particular viewpoints. This is what actually transpired recently between Alyssa Farah Griffin and Whoopi Goldberg. The View panel talks about Joe Biden's son's pardon. Alyssa Farah Griffin is the exception to the general left-leaning panel on The View. She is both Republican and conservative. Most Americans, if they face consequences for actions that they took, they're going to have to face them, and nobody powerful and politically connected is going to come sweep in and save them, she stated during a recent talk show conversation. For many people in this country, this reinforces the idea that the rules for those in authority are just different. The fact that so many people, including the women of The View, are discussing this is not surprising given that it is currently one of the most divisive issues in the nation. Everyone spoke, but Whoopi added some scathing comments of her own. During a heated argument, Whoopi Goldberg sobs at her co-host. Over the years, Whoopi Goldberg has spoken a number of unpopular views, whether or not they were requested. After the majority of the panel got a chance to speak, she also had a lot to say about the recent issue of Joe Biden pardoning his son. "That's what presidents always do," Whoopi remarked. "I don't know why the pearl clutching is occurring now, but they always pardon someone." Whoopi went on to say, "We've elevated someone who is in a similar situation, didn't have a drug problem, and knew what he was doing, so it's a precedent for all of us to open our eyes. I don't believe Biden intended to pardon Hunter. I believe he asked, why am I busting my behind to stay straight and do this when no one else is doing it?" As more things fell. Goldberg added, "I can't believe this is what's freaking people out," as he ushered the panel on. Return often to Gossip Fact 24 for more on The View and other talk show news.